Hello and what is up and good afternoon everybody. I am Dark Shadow Vamp here to give you some pretty awesome news when it comes to Jurassic World Evolution 2. So today we had the official release of the Camp Cretaceous DLC drop and some pretty awesome new updates when it comes to like decorations and some other stuff. So, and right now I do not own the DLC yet because I am broke at the moment, so I can't afford the DLC. But I will most definitely, be gracious of any, donations or, just any kind of support, will be most definitely appreciated. So let's just take a look at a sandbox that I do have. So I'm gonna let's go to Jurassic Eastern United States, which is a Pennsylvania map. And one of the things I like to do is I like to do themed parks. So this is a park that has dinosaurs that initially like lived in, my home state of Maryland or anywhere else. May it be, from Florida on up to, what is it, Maine or Massachusetts? I can't remember what the top. I don't remember which one is all the way at the very, very top. I think it's Maine, actually. But, it's just, the whole eastern United States is what this covers. Now, I will tell you guys which dinosaurs are actually found, or fossils are actually found here in the state of Maryland. So just to kind of show off some of our dinos here. The iguanodon is not exactly one that is found here in Maryland, but was found in the eastern United States. Just to kind of showcase some of the dinosaurs. Go ahead and let's just show you guys what two dinos were actually. I don't know why you're missing open space. You should have plenty. But so Deinonychus was actually a fossil found here in my home state, which is actually very, very cool to know that I have a relative of the Velociraptor that lived here in Maryland for a time, or the area that Maryland happened to be in. So, and then let's see, where's our? And then Acrocanthosaurus was another fossil that was found in Maryland as well, but ranged to other parts of the United States. But anyways, so let's get to these awesome updates. So today we did have the drop of some pretty awesome updates, and probably one of the best updates that they gave us was the first person view. So when it comes to the first person view, you just select it on the left hand menu, and you can actually select where you want to start. So I'm just going to start here, and you can actually select what speed that you want to walk around with on. You can switch between low view or light on, which is you won't be able to see it right now because we're in the daytime. You can actually hide your UI, and we also have a map that will tell us exactly where in the park we are. So one of the awesome things that you can actually do is you can interact with your buildings, which is actually very, very cool. So you could actually, I'll probably do this with future videos to show off, some of the parks that I build. But you can actually, from first person view, you can, go to your Jurassic tour or your gyrosphere, and actually you could either drive or ride from first person view. which is actually very, very awesome. And you can also come over here to a monorail and enter building view. And I'm pretty sure that this will also show us the view from a moving monorail as well. So we do have an aviary where there is Geosternbergia, and there is a very, very cool update that I'll be showing you guys in a bit after our monorail starts moving. So awesome. So this actually does, you know, from first person view, you can actually take, you know, what would be like an initial tour of the park. May it be if you're, you know, kind of role playing out, you know, that you're, you know, you're the owner, or you're a special VIP guest, just, you know, taking a tour of a Jurassic World park. And let's see if this actually takes us to the our different stops, is what I want to see. So let's see, I think this is, yeah, I do believe that this is our first stop. So let's, and from also first person view, you can actually enter building view, you know, much like your monorail. So, and we can actually see an Albertosaurus hunting down a goat as it tosses it into the air and eats it. Awesome. But so we have some, you know, pretty unique things that you can do from the first person view. Some compies eating some meat. So let's and one of the other things that's actually very, very cool that you can do is even open your shops, and then you can configure them. So, which is actually very, very cool. So let's head on around. Let's keep going to each of our different spots here. Or I think we'll just go to like the first two stops maybe. But I do love this first person view. This is very awesome. I love it. Because it's just, you know, it kind of gives like that very in-depth feeling to the park. Where, hey, don't walk into me. But where you can actually, you know, really enjoy the park as like, you know, a guest. Or if you're like, you know, like I said, you could play it out to being you're a guest, or, you know, a VIP guest, or even the owner of the park. But so let's enter our building view here. Do we have any Deinonychus in view? Yeah, you can actually just barely see them just walking through. Just barely. Which is actually very cool. But I think I'm going to change the foliage. But I love it though. I really do love this. So let's exit out. Pardon me. I want to catch this ride. Wait. Alright. So on to our next one, which is the Acrocanthosaurus paddock. So just take a little bit to queue up. There it goes. And I'm just taking you guys around the park to kind of showcase our, you know, dinosaurs a little bit. And then I will show you guys some of the other cool details that they did bring out with the update. Oh wait, that's right. The three are connected. I have those three paddocks connected, or other two, I think. But this is our largest paddock here, which is just a whole bunch of herbies or herbivores. So let's, you know, kind of walk this path a little bit. So I just love this first person view. I really do. This is awesome. It is a brand. I just love it. Let's see. Yeah. So let's, so, from this point we can see some Brachiosaurs. I see some Archaeornithomimus, which is another dinosaur that actually has had a relative that a close relative of the family here in what lived here in the eastern seaboard of the United States, which is why I chose them. Same thing with the Brachiosaur. They did have a relative that lived on the eastern portion of the United States. So, just to, showcasing the first person view a little bit. Let's see. Is there anything here in front of us? Nope. Oh, yeah, we do. We have the iguanodon walking off to the right there. But, so, let's hop out of the first person view and let's take a look at some of these new decorations. So, and I'm just gonna use this big open patch here. Not environment. We don't want to go to environment. So, the decorations are now separated into 4 different categories. We have your signs, we have foliage, we have park detail, park, like more like park decorations, and then we have facility. And one of the cool ones that I actually want to show you guys that I really absolutely love, and we're actually going to do this real quick, is I'm gonna take all of these. I'm gonna take out all of the lights, all of the flags. As long as there's not a Geosternbergia on them, I will take them out. Because I'm gonna show you guys something awesome that I found while just on one of my other sandbox modes. Because at the moment that I found it, I was like, wait a minute, don't tell me it's what I think it is. And it most certainly was. And you're probably saying, Dark, so what is this new awesome thing that you're talking about? Well, as soon as... no! I didn't mean to do that. Uh-oh. That was an oops. Oops. Oopsies. Well, at least... Uh-oh. Unable to build. Crap. Well... So, one of the things that is actually interesting, and I'm gonna have to do this real quick. So, let's just use fast treatment and that one there to... So, I can't believe I did that. I cannot believe I did that. But, while I am waiting for that to... So, you can't actually do your... You can actually research stuff now in sandbox mode. You can also make use of the... Yeah. oops, big oops. But you can actually do quite a lot now in sandbox mode that you initially could not do, which was, you know, to research and to send out explorations to get your fossils. So let's go ahead and just speed that up a little bit. I can't believe I did that. I really cannot believe I did that. Alright, so let's see. So that should have been what? So now, okay, so that's aviary hatcheries. So we should be able to rebuild our one. Yep. So as you can see, you know, with the research, you can actually, you know, like, you know, if you really are one of those that just wants to have fun with, you know, being able to get your research done again and everything, you know, you can do it just like that, where it's become, oh, God blast it all. Oops. I am a goof. I am certainly a goof. Oops. Oopsies. Gosh, let's see here. Ooh, okay, that'll work. Let's see. Okay, that'll have to do. And then once I am out, that'll... I cannot believe I did that. Actually, because I already have it, I am not sure why I'm doing that. But to show you guys that you can actually, you know, really do a lot when it comes to sandbox mode now. So it's... I love the updates that they've done. So now our tour is back to being active. Let's continue on taking out all these. No, 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 no. There we go. Sometimes you have to really finagle the camera to where you want. So, but I just want to make sure that we have all of our flags and such out. We still have one, but so let's. Oh, we still have this one too. Our dino is floating. But let's go into decorations and let's take a look at some of this awesome stuff. So if you come into a facility, one of the new things that you can actually do is you actually have aviary perches. So let's, like, you know, you could actually put your perches in the water, which is awesome. Let's do a small one over on here. But, you know, it's actually very cool that we now have aviary perches that we can do for our aviaries, which is actually very... I love it. I absolutely love it. So I'm just kind of strategically placing some perches around. Let's like do a perch there. Let's do another one here. So, you know, there is a lot that they have added to what you can actually do now. And so Alright, so now, you know, we can actually come over here to signs. Let's put our aviary. Do an aviary sign, you know, right, you know, like maybe right there. And then because this is a Jurassic tour, we can actually put one right here. So we have some amazing new, you know, decorations that we can do. We also have placeable trees. Placeable trees are back. And also one of the very cool things with, depending on what sandbox map that you go to, depends on the foliage that you have. So because we are here in we're not in Arizona, we're in Pennsylvania. But so if you're like in, you know, in the Arizona map, you're gonna get like planters that will have like, you know, cacti and such with them. Even the buildings, it's like, you know, all your shops, if you do like shops that have like, you know, plant life in front of them, it will cater towards what environment that you're in, which is actually very, very awesome. So, you know, we have our placeable trees, but one thing that I really want to show off here, we have, you know, several amber planters. You know, our initial stuff that we initially started out with, like, you know, tables and chairs, modern lights, but now we have some unique poles that we can actually make use of. So I'm not sure exactly what these would have been here, what these two would have been, but we have poles that, you know, have like, you know, let's come over to our aviary sign real quick, and let's kind of decorate around our aviary sign here a bit. You can also kind of, you know, even do this. Is, you know, do two of those there, which is actually very, very awesome. So one of the other things that we actually got with the decorations was water fountains. These look absolutely amazing. So I'm just gonna place one of each down just to kind of show you guys what they look like. So that's number one. Let's put number two right there. Number three. And then number four. So each of these are very unique in themselves. This is like just, you know, like a basic, you know, water fountain somewhat. And then the next three are like, you know, fountains that spurt water up in the air. You know, like this one. So, you know, like you could, like, you know, these two, you know, you could actually put into your pathway. And then, you know, the next two, you can actually, like, you know, put your pathways around it. Or, you know, I'm pretty sure even with the, you know, these two, you could actually probably, you know, yep. So we don't even have the hitbox with, you know, doing, you know, putting like a circular fountain in the middle of the path. So, you know, if you really wanted to make an exquisite, you know, entrance, you know, let's say you want to use this as, you know, your starting, kind of near the starting point here, that would actually be pretty cool to do. You know, so, you know what, let's kind of put one here in the starting area a bit. Let's kind of stick it right here where there's, so, you know, but, you know, that is just very awesome. These fountains are actually very, very cool. And then one new thing that we actually got was a Spinosaurus skeleton, which is very awesome. Very, very awesome indeed. And I thought we were going to be getting another one, but I'm guessing something else is... It might be the fact that it's something else from the Jurassic Park era, maybe, but I don't know. But these new decorations are very amazing, look very awesome, and are brand new awesome additions to the parks. So, all in all, I love the updates that they have given us. And then, once I have the DLC, I can do a bit more when it comes to showing off the Scorpius Rex, the Monolothosaurus, which is another brand new dinosaur that we will be getting with the DLC. And we can also get some brand new skins and textures for some of the animals, like the Parasaurolophus, the Ankylosaurus. We actually have a bumpy skin if you ever watched the Camp Cretaceous series on Netflix, where is the Ankylosaurus that Ben absolutely falls in love with. So it's, all of our updates, our brand new DLC is awesome indeed. And, I'm not gonna, save or anything, but let's just exit to our main menu real quick. And I'm gonna show you guys another new thing to the additions of the updates, which is very, very awesome, and I figured I would go ahead and end with this. So as it loads out, so one new thing that we have is we have a species viewer, which allows us in turn to find our favorite skins that we're going to show off in our parks. So let's say, if I wanted to really look for something, like for the Acrocanthosaurus, we were just at, my Pennsylvania park, and this is one of the dinos here. So we have where we can actually view our different, skin patterns, like, we have, this is a Sonoran Desert, which looks like, kind of looks very awesome indeed. So, there's a Sonoran, and then, we have the Rana, Lithobates, Polish Rana, Papyrana, Impelophylax, Blank, and then I have yet to unlock our other, skin pattern. But, this is actually very, very awesome. So let's just find one that looks very cool. Ooh, I love that one. I love that black. So now we can actually, there's its basic walk, running, laying animation, sleeping animation. I think. Or is this the... No, I think this might be the... Or is this the... I don't know. But then we have the, color grading, so, it's very awesome. And then, if you actually look below the name, you can actually see how it's actually pronounced. So, Acrocanthosaurus, so...
Acrocanthosaurus.
Which is actually very awesome. So, you can even stop your animations. But I love what they've brought to our game now. And so, you can actually switch between your categories. So, here's all of our carnivores, herbivores, piscivores, and piscivores are going to include your swimming reptiles, land dino, or yeah, swimming reptiles, flying reptiles, and some land dinosaurs like the baryonyx. Let's see, the Spinosaurus and the Suchomimus. So, very awesome. Land, flying, marine. So, it's very, very awesome that, they have brought a lot of stuff to the game that, stuff that all of us Jurassic World Evolution 2 players were wanting for quite a while. Now with PS4, I do not have the ability to mix the buildings like, you can do with the PC, with PS5, or even the newer Xbox models that you can do that with. But all in all, I have enjoyed what they have brought to the game so far, and I look forward to getting the DLC, which is going to be roughly like $10 for me here in the United States. So, but I love what they brought to the game. I really am looking forward to, once Dominion drops, we will probably see more DLC content as soon as, Jurassic World Dominion has been released in theaters. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video to show off the new updates or new decorations and such. But anyways, so I want to say goodbye to you guys. This is Dark Shadow Vamp with Dark Shadow Gaming saying good night, good afternoon, goodbye, and remember, keep gaming.